But I can always count on you, my savior. I can always count on you and nobody else. You always right there whenever I needed help. Going what I can, and coming for you, I wouldn't be able to stand. I'm coming for you everywhere I can get the chance. I'm coming in front of you as a man. I'm down about you when I can.
Welcome back to episode I don't know because I'm on Mexico time, babes.
24.
24 of Siblings in Name Only.
A little light on
host.
siblings today.
Yeah, it feels like we're one short.
But we just so happen to have the two heaviest ones.
That was up. Anyway, what's up, guys? I'm back. I'm sorry.
I didn't release any episodes the last 2 weeks.
You didn't?
I didn't. I was getting stressed out. I accidentally deleted the folder that had the first 5 episodes edited and ready to go while I was like cleaning stuff out. And then I was just like, I was really not in the mood to be editing, to go back through and listening to
no.
They broke into the liquor store and it was really scary.
Shut the fuck up.
It's just like,
wow.
It's too much for me.
It's too much. He fell off.
So sorry, how's the connection?
Good.
I just realized I never jacked in.
It's good.
So I'm just over Wi-Fi, but since I moved my computer, I think
good.
I'm actually getting access to the Wi-Fi like as intended right now.
Yeah, she's a vibe. Yeah, she's a vibe, dude.
All right, just let me. Well, I guess I'll be able to. Well, you tell me if I start cutting out.
I will. That I will. So anyway, the weather is beautiful. I'm thriving.
So good,
I'm living.
Was that
I'm
weird
surviving.
leaving when it's like really hot and coming back and?
Yeah, because it was like 80s, 90s here, and then we get back and it's like, ooh, it's chilly.
I know.
So I'm living.
And not only is it
October.
chilly, it's like perfect because it gets really cold at night and then kind of warms up to like a good enough temperature during. What is your perfect temperature? How do you know that you like that temperature?
It's like 67 because every time I go, this is beautiful. I need to check the temperature, and it's always like upper 60s, mid 60s. And I go, I need to remember that.
I think I'm warming up to a little bit warmer as well. Because I used to air on like 55, like, you know, where it's like basically you kind of need a jacket, but if you're outside, like moving around, you feel fine.
Yeah.
Like, but the issue though is that 55 can be like cold. It can like be actively cold, or if you're out in the sun, it can feel like pretty nice, and you could even like start sweating. You know, like if you're raking leaves, like in
the yard.
Man, I miss doing this podcast.
Okay.
This is fun.
Give me 2 seconds. Keep talking about
One.
how much you missed me. Oh. Heaven, let your light shine down. Get the out, you little. Where are you?
Can you still hear me? I was telling Natalie, this sounded so bad when I said this, but when I realized that Daniel wasn't going to be on today, I was like, all right, just me and Kelsey, it's going to be a good episode. And I was like, but I had to explain. In my mind, it made sense, but then I had to explain, since Daniel's like the straight man of the podcast.
Yeah.
Right? He's the one who's not supposed to break. He cannot laugh and he cannot like feed into us doing our shtick, you know, but the more he doesn't, the more that we have to try to get him to break, and the more wacky it gets.
Yeah.
But without him, there's no reason to.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I don't know where the she is. Oh, there she is. Oh, here, you bitch. Get out of there.
Well, let's do our weekly wrap up.
Get out of town. Okay, there we go. Come back in here.
Is bi-weekly once every 2 weeks, or is that twice a week? / what is semi-weekly? Because semi means half. Bi means 2. So does that mean half week's time?
You know what? We
for
got Google, babes. Oh my god, the worst fucking part about going on a cruise, I've realized I need my phone. Like, I am so
what was that like?
Social media. It was rough. I literally, like, throughout the day would just grab my phone and, like, try to scroll through Twitter, and I'd realize, oh, you know, I'm in the middle of the ocean. I don't have any data. Oh my god. I can't do it. I need videos to fall asleep. Like, you know how you just, like, scroll through TikTok before you go to bed, or, like, when you first wake up? You can't do that.
That would be
so all there is to do is eat. All you can do is eat on that cruise. It was great, though. I really loved it. So anyway, yeah, I went on a cruise to Mexico. Did I tell you about when
a few weeks ago, I started reading before bed, and I felt like I was like so tired by the end of it. I was like ready to turn the brain off, until just one day I was so bored. And I was also trying to like intentionally do kind of like a bit of a dopamine cleanse, where I like was not getting on like Reddit every 15 minutes, you know, like while we're watching TV. And it's a lot more fun. Like watching TV is actually fun, you know, like once you don't have your phone, it's like less boring. But then as soon as you have your phone, TV just becomes super boring, you know? Yeah. And so I was like trying to not do that. Also, I was trying to get my eyes to like adjust to, well, I guess, no, that doesn't really make sense.
Anyway, so bilingual, bi-weekly means every 2 weeks or twice a week. It means both.
All right.
Isn't that insane? Yeah, no, I've realized how much I love my phone, and I don't really think that's a bad thing. I need it. The good thing is Mexico, T-Mobile supports Mexico data, so every time we would get off the ship, I could check in and plug in and see that Coolio died. Rest in peace, my apps. I hope he's in the gangster's paradise right now.
He's gotta be.
You know what I said too, as we were like...
Sorry.
Trav.
Thought my mic wasn't recording. Because my waveform is showing up like this big.
Mike Wazowski. Yeah, mine is too. You just gotta lean in more. I literally, while we were driving to California, I said, someone famous is gonna die. And guess what? They did. I manifested that.
So you killed Coolio.
I did. Yeah, I did.
Dear God, why does Coolio have to die in a world where Justin Bieber and Ariana Grande are still alive?
So,
God takes his favorite souls back to heaven first.
On the cruise, there was this dude who sounded just like Kenny's cousin. You know, the one who's like on South Park, the one who's like, oh, my sinuses just hurt so much, and it was literally the best. Name? I don't remember, but he's got the glasses. He's like, it was crazy seeing that in real life, and he was not joking. That's what he sounded like. Sean pointed that out. He went, yeah, you know Kenny's cousin? I was like, oh, that's literally, oh, I just don't know. The very, never mind.
You can try it.
No, I'm not going to try it.
I don't know.
So, weekly wrap up. How was your week? I heard you had a bad week, Brandon.
I had a bad week.
Why?
Well, it's just a lot, you know?
When are you going to just cry it out?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Like, the fact that people, like, you probably don't get to that point where you're like, if somebody asks me how I am, I'm just going to burst into tears. It's insane. Because I get like that okay. Before I was medicated, I used to get like that very frequently.
Yeah, I don't think I would. I've seen that though. It's really weird. Like in college, you can just tell like a friend's not doing well, and you're just like, everything okay? You know, and they're just like,
and then they
just like,
and then they start crying.
Tough week, tough semester.
Yeah,
it's like really weird. Yeah. But no, it hasn't even been that bad. It's just more like I've just been It's just a lot of. Actually, really, it's been a pretty good week. But the past like few days have not been great because I have jaw pain of my TMJ. I was just telling Kelsey about this. TMJ. I have TMJ. I have a TMJ.
It's actually called TMJ syndrome. TMJ is the joint in your jaw.
Actually, it's TMJ dysfunction.
Well, back in my day, it was TMJ syndrome. Okay. And you're going to tell me that I can't use these words that I grew up on and I was raised with?
It says disorders. Disorders. It does not say syndrome. A syndrome is a very particular term. It means it's a combination of I don't remember from biology. So anyway, maybe. Hang on, I'm trying to get my throat singing. Maybe.
That's why you have TMJ dysfunction.
I can't get it. I can't get my voice to break up.
Oh my god.
The new album is out!
Oh, I haven't listened to it. Is it good?
It's so good. It says it's approved, but it's not on Spotify yet, but it's out every... Oh.
Random plugging his side projects like a little... Look at the...
It's because your mother is a whore.
Oh, God. You would have loved the trip up and back. Okay, we took a van for 2 days to California.
Quit bragging.
Awful. No, that's not bragging.
And guess what else?
Sean was loving... He was showing so many of those Bruno clips. And the... what is the other one that the guy does?
Why did you ask me? I could have told you before you asked.
I could have told you. What is the other guy?
Mars. Bruno Mars.
Anyway, the other character he plays,
What is it?
Bruno.
Guys, leave us a comment. Leave a comment on this video. Guys. What is his name?
I know you guys are absolutely.
I don't want to Google it.
Screaming at your screen right now.
Bruno's the gay one, right?
Yeah. And then.
Can I say that?
Yeah. Yeah, because he is.
Is homosexual a slur now?
No.
Yeah, who is that?
I got rats.
Cool.
What is his name, you guys? Please leave us a comment.
I'm gonna think of it before you
No, you're not. I am.
Yes, I am.
For the betterment of America. Oh my God! It's what's his name? Sacha Baron Cohen is the name of the actor who plays B. Brompty.
Bro.
I just want to beat the crap out of you right now.
Wow, the fact that we can't is like...
Braggadus. Brandon. Brano.
Hey, I'm going to say it. Space Ghost was not a funny show.
Space Ghost Coast to Coast?
Neither was Brock. Those were not funny shows.
Brock was not. Dude, Space Ghost rocks. Are you kidding me?
Did it?
Did you rewatch it recently?
No, I didn't. Well,
yeah, it was definitely dry if you're like 8 years old, and that's when that show was on.
Borat, fuck you.
I'm just a little kid. Actually, I remembered it the whole time.
Oh, did you? Yeah. Anyway, Sean was playing so many clips of Borat, and I feel like you would have just really thrived in that environment.
I miss Sean.
Hot cramped car. Yeah.
There was like
why don't you go see
2 or 3 months over the summer.
His babies.
There were 2 or 3 months of the summer where it was like Sean time, and I loved that. And now
Sean time.
Well,
now he's a dad.
I forgot to wish him happy birthday.
Yeah. Oh,
sorry.
Yeah, I wish you happy birthday. It was late. Yeah, you should send him a text. He'll be like, "Oh yeah, it's fine."
Oh, that's when it started. Okay, I can start my weekly wrap up now. So my birthday was last week, and
how was your birthday?
It was a little like not like bittersweet, but like no,
because none of your family was here.
You guys were all on the ship. Daniel obviously forgot it was my birthday, which is
Did he
fine.
really?
So he never wished me happy birthday.
That's
I had Laura wished me a happy
No.
birthday over Twitter, but I don't have Twitter notifications on, so I didn't see it.
That's sweet of her, though.
I had 2 of my students, though, from the school I teach at, wish me a happy birthday because I mentioned that it was coming up. Like, as a joke, I was like, yeah, my birthday's this week.
That's sweet.
So 2 of my students texted me
yeah,
happy
my family's
birthday.
out of town, so nobody's going to wish me my...
Kathy, that was the one that really hurt, was that Kathy didn't say anything. Well, not that she didn't.
she did.
Not that she didn't say anything, but I didn't get a text or anything. That
Hey,
was
if
just
it makes you feel any better, she was talking about it. When it turned, like, midnight, she was like... She said, it's Brandon's birthday.
Huh.
I'm sorry.
What else? Rub it in. So
I got gifts for you. You'll love these gifts.
So it was a little light in the loafers, birthday day. So it wasn't bad. It was just like, and I don't even know why, because normally that's not something that I feel like would, and like, I think it's because I get it, it's like, everyone's just too busy to say what's up.
Oh no, I cry every year on my birthday. That's why I don't like celebrating my birthday, because it makes me feel extra lonely.
Do you want to see what Natalie got me?
Yeah.
The literally best ever. Okay, keep them occupied.
Okay. So I went on a cruise and I ate so much meat. They had pork chops and they had these good mashed taters and gravy. It was like 90% butter, 5% mash, 6% everything else. It was so good.
Also an immersion blender, so adding to the list, but I don't want to end on stuff that isn't visible. So I got from Natalie an immersion blender, an apron, oddly the exact same year that Kathy decides to get me an apron,
Good
which is
Lord.
kind of strange.
Who needs 2 aprons?
Kathy got
Am
me
I right?
the session cake. Well, it's cool because one of them has, I think the one Kathy got me doesn't have pockets, but it's also not. Oh God. Okay. Stop talking to me. Sorry, just work texts. One of our, I don't know if I can say this. One of our very core and very important drummers might not be coming back to Drumline ever again.
That sucks.
And they have their first exhibition performance tonight. And then all month of October, every weekend is competitions. And
Oh, so you're stressing.
okay, so
boy.
no one
You
wished me happy
stressing.
birthday.
Okay.
And then I had TMJ leading up to, so like the past like 3 or 4 days, I have a TMJ in my head that is like, I haven't been able to eat is the problem. So today I was like cooking lunch and I think I had like just low blood sugar or something, but I was just like, I was like vibrating while I was trying to cook lunch.
Oh yeah, when you're like, "Ooh, I'm sweating and I'm about to pass out."
Yes, that's what it felt like. And then I think since I don't have electrolytes either, really.
You just need to have a can of Coke on hand. That's
a good point.
So
I think that would help.
good.
I'm not like complaining, but it's just like that has just like not really been helping my mood. So that I am reorganizing my office today. So this is the state that my office area is in, and that just never feels good because I also live here. Bozo. Why am I turning gray? Hello?
lack of electrolytes.
$19 minutes and 40 seconds. Don't
I feel
forget
like
to blur.
I've gotten sexier.
No, it's you're just placing your camera higher than normal, so the image that you're seeing just is from a better angle. At 19 minutes and 40 seconds, don't forget to blur.
Anyway,
I'm writing it down. And also we need soap, toothpaste, trash bags, and sandwich baggies.
oh, I need bedding for my mouse today. I gotta go get that.
Immersion
I also
blender.
need to do laundry.
Apron.
Okay, what else?
Session cake from Kathy. Sexy cake
Oh, yeah.
from Kathy, which was actually kind of from Natalie, but also from Kathy bought it, but Natalie asked what it was. Wait.
Told her to get it.
Which is really cool. You can plug in, you can jack into all of these, whatever you want, and then it jacks out here.
Okay.
And so what you can do with this is if you're flying, for example, to Florida.
Jack, I'm flying.
You can plug in your phone and your Switch, and so you can listen to what you've downloaded from Spotify and hear them together.
Oh.
So you can have multiple things plug in and plug out at the same time into one. They
Hey, do you need a soundboard?
Soundboard.
Yeah, so that you can press buttons and it'll play things.
Ask me if I need a soundboard again.
You need a soundboard. God. See, the joke is dying.
Ask.
Bruh.
Anyway,
What do you mean by that?
Session cake.
stupid.
Really cool.
Okay, what
Portable
else?
mixer. $20.
Immersion
If anyone
blender.
wants this, if you want something like this, this is the blue one, so it's more expensive. There's also a red one, but you have to get the blue one. It's like $4 more expensive. They're between $18 and $22. If you're into any sort of entertainment, audio, electronics, stuff like that, it's a must-have for people who are into that kind of stuff. I like it because when I'm flying, I feel like I am going to die.
I'm flying.
From about 48 hours before until the moment I step off of the plane back home at my destination, I feel like, or at home, not destination, at home, I feel like I'm not going to make it. And so I need podcast, and I would also like to have game audio as well. If possible, that's what this allows me to do. Is it kind of weird and stupid and kind of dumb? Obviously. But it's like on brand for me in terms of what it is and what it does. And there are additional uses. You know, I can get fancy with it at home. Got it?
I've lost a ferret. Speaking of,
You and
I will
those
be
ferrets,
flying-
Kelsey.
I'm gonna kill him. That's a promise. I am flying for the first time this month to
You'll probably be okay.
Vegas. I don't know.
I think you'll be okay. It's really not that bad, especially if you kind of like load up on airplane facts and like statistics and stuff.
Well, yeah. I don't know.
It's hard though. I mean, it is really hard to stop the thoughts. Are you going by yourself?
No, I'm going with Kirsten. We're going to Vegas for the When We Were
Oh,
Young
you're flying
festival.
for that?
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, we just made that drive from Vegas, and that was disgusting.
Sorry,
no,
got
I don't want to
the
drive
10-minute
again.
pop-up.
We drove for 26 hours.
I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm
Also, I had In-N-Out, and it was mid.
Can I
It
finish
was
talking about my
gross.
birthday, please, real quick?
Yeah. Immersion blender, apron, cake. Ice cream cone.
Ice cream cone. The Vic Kick beater. Listen how soft this is.
Wow.
Very soft bass drum beater. Very cool.
What's it do? What's it for?
It's for playing bass drum softly for your drum set. You put this on so you can swap these. I don't have a harder one here. Typically, bass drum beaters are very hard,
I know.
or they range from medium hard to very hard, and this is one of the few very soft ones that are actually good and actually hold up. So like all this fuzz and stuff isn't gonna just like fall apart. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's also got a good weight to it too. You can't really tell, but it's like it's heavy.
I can tell.
What else you might be asking? Well, supposedly was going to be gotten a present of one of those
Keep going.
I'll wait.
I'll wait. Oh, that's teacher Brandon.
I'll start putting I'm just gonna keep track of the time. However much of my time you waste, I'm gonna waste that much of yours.
Actually, that violates the Geneva Convention.
The Geneva Convention. Brandon, earlier you were telling me some very interesting facts about a very interesting group of people.
Yeah, the squish cats.
What the? Oh, that's good.
Look how cute he is.
I want you to know
He's so
all
flat.
of my presents are in the vein of piquing your autism. You're gonna be stimming.
Yeah, we'll see if you can outdo Squish Cat.
I think I can, because I'm looking. I bought the same thing I got for you for myself because it was so good. And,
Ew, what's
Yeah.
going on?
why's your arm so long?
Have you heard the trombone song? This is gonna set me over.
No.
Set me over. This is gonna send me to the top.
It's gonna send me over.
Do you have any sounds or like stuff that causes you to stim, either songs or sounds?
Yeah. Slime videos. Slime sounds.
No, like where you're just like you can't help but just like bounce.
No, because I'm not actually autistic.
Come on, come on.
Oh, God. I was literally gonna tell you, I've been getting so many TikToks of that trombone game.
Yes.
I like it. I think it's funny.
I can't help it. When I hear that, I literally cannot help but bounce around.
You go,
It's so fun. Okay. What else? Oh, one last one.
okay. Wow.
The cube.
Oh, a fidget cube.
Because apparently Natalie got all this stuff because originally was going to get the like build an engine thing where you can like make an engine. They have these, it's like a Hobby Lobby type thing where like you can literally build an engine, like a model, and then you can turn it on and it like engines.
And it engines. It goes. It combusts.
And it goes. But apparently they didn't have it, so.
Oh.
So
I mean, I think those are good. I think you're enjoying those.
I am very much enjoying them.
I want to show you your presents so bad.
Do it.
Because I can't.
Show me one.
I
You
can't.
just bring it to me. What are you doing
They're
today?
all in the car. I have a lot to
Perfect.
do today. I'll see you Sunday, though. They're in my car.
All right, bye.
Okay, bye. Anyway. I can't wait. It's things for you to use and do. So, I think you're gonna be really excited. So anyway, I'm sorry you had a bad birthday and a bad week.
And don't forget that I couldn't eat.
And you couldn't eat. Can you eat today?
Yes, I ate. Do you
I
want to see
think
what
you
I
just
ate?
need a good Wendy's cheeseburger. I've been on a
Ugh.
Wendy's kick.
I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm more of a
You're
ponchos girl, personally.
I'm not. I don't like. You know, being in a second world country,
Third world.
I don't think Mexico is third.
Third world.
It just makes me really appreciate living here. And also, the people in Mexico were, like, really nice. And, thank God, almost everyone there knows English.
First world.
Because we got lost.
Were they so nice?
They weren't,
I've
like,
heard-
super nice, but,
Oh.
like, we asked directions, like, 10,000 times, and they always gave them
I've heard
us
people in like
directions.
like tourist towns in Mexico are very, very nice.
Yeah, they are.
My favorite
super
thing is-
pushy though
Oh,
on
really?
buying stuff. Yes,
Oh,
it was
well,
like
yeah.
we were sitting on the beach and probably 30 people came up to us and being like, "You want this? You want dog collars? Hey, we got dog collars. Hey, we got bracelets."
Coca-Cola Light.
Coca-Cola normal. Coca-Cola zero. Yeah, it's literally that. And they had those. They had like those. Like strips of fabric that say like "I love Harry," like toxic bitch.
Harry
And then-
Styles.
No, Harry. Oh my God! Can we talk about? Have you seen the new movie he's in? Neither have I. I've
No, I
heard
didn't
it's
know he
really
was.
bad, and I heard his acting. Literally, everyone is like, yeah, maybe, some people are good at acting, and others should just stick to singing.
He's just. When did he become so like? Has he always been like really dry and like? I don't remember
Yeah.
him being like that in One Direction, or like at least he just. I don't know. Which I guess he wasn't in control of how he was able to be when he
I
was
think
in One
he's
Direction,
like
but
more himself
It's
now.
not that, yeah, which is fine. It's just not what I put with.
Sir Harold.
God, what is that song?
Waking up beside you, I'm
No,
on
it's a
the
bonus
road to
track. Every day, in every way, I'll lift you up. I'll never stop to take vision and never stop.
Yeah, that's a
What is
good
that song
song. Yeah, I need to
My
watch
album's
it.
out.
Yeah, is it good?
I just remembered. Yeah, I can play a little ticket of it.
All right, play a little snippet.
Whoa. Up All Night and Take Me Home came out in the same year. Is that right?
Up all
No,
night.
Up All Night definitely
like
came out in
this
2011.
all night. Hey, up all night. That was 11 years ago. Isn't that gross?
Their music still holds up so well, dude. Not the older stuff as much, but like yeah, I feel like because I've been listening to a lot of my old. You can help me. What are some good like pop? Okay, so let me. Up All Night came out in 2011. I knew it. It came out first in Ireland and United Kingdom with a worldwide release in 2012.
Ireland. This is Scotland.
Let me tell you some of the stuff on my pop music playlist, and you tell me some stuff. All that they're trying to get me to add is more 1975, Swim Deep, Troye Sivan. Oh, great. Now I'm getting Panic at the Disco recommendations and Laney.
Oh,
that's the
yeah.
only stuff that it tries to add, and I don't like any of that. I could give Troye Sivan a shot, but here's my playlist.
I like Troye Sivan.
My album came out.
Bloom.
I'll play a little snippet for you here.
Add Bloom by Troye Sivan to your playlist. That's a good song.
Album? Oh, song. I like albums as much as possible.
Add that album. Should add one of the old
Why is that so funny?
five sauce.
Oh, we're about to
albums.
get kicked off.
We're about to get canceled.
See you in a minute. Not bad.
This is
Kelsey.
usually where the podcast falls off. So
He fell off.
He fell off. He fell off.
Yeah, I don't think the quality necessarily gets bad. It's more that like we just don't stay on.
Yeah.
You know, we
take a
can't
break
stay-
and then I get tired and I think about food and how
All right. Well, let's stop
bathroom.
that.
I missed my squatty potty. I should have gotten you a squatty potty. Do you have trouble pooping?
We have Squatty Potty already.
Do you really?
Yes.
Do you love it? Do you have the 7-inch or the 9-inch?
It's about 9 inches, I'd say.
Oh, so about this big. I got you.
I don't know.
5 sauce. I'd
know
recommend
what
5
this-
sauce.
Oh, here's my playlist. Sorry, I'm trying to do this. Let me pull up. Maybe it'll play on SoundCloud. I don't know. For some reason, Bandcamp is not being very friendly to me right now.
I'd probably recommend The Neighborhood. I know that's pretty cliche.
I don't know what that is.
The Neighborhood, daddy issues. 'Cause it's too cold for you here.
So I have the Japanese House, basically almost the entire discography of the Japanese House.
Good.
Do you listen to Steven Suptic's music at all?
Just that one song.
You should. It is so good. He only has about 6 songs, 6 or some total songs. It's all so good. You really need to check it out. I have the 1975, the first 2 albums. with the first album being the deluxe album that has all those EPs on it. I have the third 1975 album as well, A Brief Inquiry into Online Relationships. I have the One Direction.
Everything.
No. I have 4 and Midnight Memories, just because there's so much music. It would literally, if I go to shuffle it, it would be all... Okay, here's a weird one. I have Passion Pit, Gossamer.
Okay.
That's the one that goes... Well, you're standing in a blanket and you're pouring out my drink. Much to think.
I never really liked Passion Pit.
It's an acquired taste for sure. I was very depressed the first time I listened to them, and I was like, "Oh wow, he gets me. This man gets me." Do you know he left? So Kelsey, I'm just gonna say what I was gonna say, and then you do what you will with that information. He discovered, or however you want to say it. He left his wife, I think, because he's gay.
Aw, good for him.
I have Phoenix, Bankrupt.
Yeah.
Entertainment, show them what. Oh, and then I have Phoak, or Phoac. I don't know how you pronounce it.
I don't know who that is.
He is so good. Sorry, I'm trying to pull up my album. So good.
See, here's my problem. I'm into R&B right now.
Check him out. I wish I could play for you. Well, maybe I can.
Oh, that's sexy.
So it's called Cold. It's called Cold Summer. The S is a $. The band is Housefire with an exclamation point. If anyone is, for some reason, if there's any overlap of people, if there's any Venn diagram who knows me but doesn't know the band name. Kelsey, you have to listen to Phoak. I need to pick the best song. I don't know. I still don't know if I'm saying that right.
I'm sorry. Cold Summer's not on Spotify, so I can't listen to it.
Know. It's on Bandcamp. It says it's been...
I can't.
Distributed, or it's approved, but for some reason has not been distributed. So maybe Spotify just takes a minute. But this is normal because I only uploaded it a week ago as of Saturday.
Okay.
And usually my Spotify distributor takes a while to get stuff up. So this is normal, but it is strange that it says it's approved but not distributed yet. So I don't know what the hang up is. What? Phoak.
Oh.
I'm going to send you a song here and you have to listen to this.
I already added him.
Oh, you did? Okay, so he's also a bit of an acquired taste. He kind of... Let me sing you an excerpt here. Sorry, I've been dark side again. Baby, I've been losing it. Honestly, I'm boozing. Rockstar weekend. Keep me from pain. Yeah. You'll see. But if that has piqued your interest at all.
A little bit. About 9 inches. So anyway, we're falling off. He fell off.
Ah! Do you want to see what I ate for lunch?
Sure.
I can go get it.
Just show it.
I'm a little hungry.
Okay.
Actually, your eyes are like blueberries.
Can we have a mukbang?
Actually.
They're like blueberries. They just... They just look so good.
Okay, let's focus up. Maybe we'll do this. We'll from now on, if we do maybe up to the break, we kind of let our natural energy carry us. And then when we come back, we refocus in and talk about our topic.
All right. So what makes you know what you like?
Think about this. Here's what got me thinking about this.
What are you talking about? Like,
I'm talking
I'm ready for a nap.
like aesthetic sensibilities. How do you know
In a
what
person?
you like?
Oh.
Let me talk. Let me talk to you.
Hey, bitch, what's up, bitch? Suck my bitch.
Let me talk to you. Yeah, so there are two things that got me thinking about this. The number of people who stay in relationships after they definitely should not be in that relationship. So take anything, right? Either you don't like the person, you hate the person, you don't get along with the person,
Yeah.
they annoy you, they're whatever. Why do so many people continue? And then what would you want in a relationship, out of a relationship, or out of any extended interaction with that person? Here's the other thing that got me thinking about this. I'm really into learning about and looking at architectural design for houses, and as well as interior design. Mm-hmm. I know when I like something, but I don't know what I like. Like, I couldn't describe to you, here's what I like.
Your type.
Yeah.
Your architectural type.
But I definitely have strong feelings about it.
Yeah. What is it? Describe it to me.
So it's like mid-century modern with the... No, I'm just kidding.
With the villa. Like, in the villa, like, I just feel like he's mugging me off.
There's a line from a 1975 song that Oh, crap. Oh, God. Oh, please. Am I still in?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I accidentally hot cornered
It goes,
my screen
hey
off.
now, call spliff, cause I know she will. Oh, you buy your friend like chocolate.
It's the one, he's like, search and make lives on place, once flown in a place, but dog won't bark if you don't like power.
That's from Money. M-O-N-E-Y.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There was a...
Search in your place, he draws all over the place.
Yeah.
Conquer, got slapped in the face.
There we go. There was a line that I understood.
Singled him out because of his
What
race.
where I was like not understanding what he was saying is I think he calls the girl a bird.
Oh yeah,
something,
they call
and I'm
girls
like-
birds.
And I just like literally I've been listening to this album since like 2015, singing along to it and everything, and I did not know what he was saying. There's this,
You gotta watch
maybe
Love
it's not in
Island,
that
like
song.
one season.
I know, yeah, and then I put
My
together.
bad.
Oh, he's calling her a bird. Oh, that's what he's saying.
My bad.
Okay, so it
My
must
bird and I
not be
just
this
mugging
song.
off. You mug me off?
Okay, so maybe we'll just take some topics.
We'll take some calls in. First caller, you're on the
Let's
air.
talk about what we don't like. Maybe that'll help us narrow it down. So like, what do you not like in, how about let's just say like interior design? No, we'll start it a little lighter so we can weed out.
Interior crocodile.
So what about, like-
I drive a Chevrolet
What-
movie theater.
So like the thing to do now, right, is paint the walls white cabinets, granite
No, I don't like that.
countertops, white tile floors, and an island, and
No.
super like hyper modern appliances. The walls in the living room, how about white?
Yeah,
The
no.
bathroom has to be all white, or maybe earth tone with tile.
No. Bad. I like painted cabinets. I am a fan
Really?
of greens. Like olive greens. Like greens, like
Painted cabinets.
forest
Interesting.
greens.
Here's what I've been on lately. What do you think about this? Shelves instead of cabinets.
No.
No, really?
Too cluttered. Cabinets
That is
hide
true.
cluttered. No.
Kitchen shelves. Let me show you, because I have this idea for like a kitchen one day. Here, okay, so look at this. And the reason I like it is you can mix in decoration
Oh, that's cute.
with kind of the function. That's what I'm talking about with shelves. Not like, not anything weird, but like, and this would be good too for Natalie and the plants and stuff. Why is this not focusing?
Yeah, but like,
There we go.
I see 3 bowls. You guys probably are gonna need more than 3 bowls, you know, and some plates and some silverware and all that good shit. And where are all your pots and pans?
So what about like a mix?
Oh, yeah, that's good. I like that.
I just don't. I don't like.
Does the woman come with the kitchen?
I hope so.
Anyway.
Oh, that reminded me of
what's
Paul
really good?
when they got that floaty and we went to the lake and there was that.
And he floated
girl.
away.
No, shut up.
Oh.
There was a girl like posing on the floaty
thing,
box, and he's like, "Oh, I hope that girl comes." Oh, I don't remember Paul's voice.
I do. Oh,
I kind of do.
Oh, sweetness.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, he didn't talk, but he didn't like say sentences. Really. Or,
Yeah.
like, he wasn't one to just like sit down and just like. He would have though. He easily would have. We just never talked to him.
Stop. I talked to him. F you.
I was scared. That's when I was still like afraid of men.
Anyway, I've learned that TikTok is really good at like helping me find things I like. Because it'll be like, which kitchen are you choosing? And it'll be like there'll like be like two of them that I'm definitely like, yes, this is what I like.
Those are hard. The dreary, like the ones that are like, where are you napping the hardest?
Yeah, which room are you napping the hardest?
Those are hard.
I like those ones. And which toilet are you taking the best shit on?
I don't know if I've gotten those yet.
The ones in the forest with nothing else around. No,
I love the tree, the like elder tree guy. Okay, never mind. No, we're staying on topic. This is going to be a good episode. Uh-oh, you went robo voice for a second. Okay, we're still good? Are you still recording?
Why are you hitting her with a rock?
Rock? More like squinching.
More like squinching.
Shh.
Why are you hitting her with a rock? Oh, funny. They are peak comedy.
They're so good. And then the Da Vinci twins are so funny too.
I can't even. The Da Vinci twins are funny.
Okay.
I went full circle from hating them to absolutely loving them.
They're so funny. What is going on with my voice?
It's just the way you know what you like is just by seeing enough things, and then you're like, oh, this is what I like, this is what I don't like.
Right, but I feel like there's so much stuff where I like people haven't taken the time to, I don't know how to say this without sounding like a person I hate. Not anyone in particular, but turning into but you know, like there's so many things that like people clearly haven't like sat down and formulated an opinion on. They just kind of do it.
Like what?
Like interior design. There's no way. There's no way that many people actually dig the look of like, oh, I don't like cabinets because like it's so like function based.
Over
like, so like you want to hide all your stuff away and everything needs to, like I don't know. Actually, no, I don't know why. You know what I really hate? No, tell me your opinion on fridges that blend in with the cabinets. So like you've seen like in the really new houses where like you open the door and it's like, oh, that's actually the fridge. That's actually the dishwasher. But it appears to just be one. I don't like the like continuity of like this needs to look like a flat wall until I pull on, you know, I push the button and then the fridge door opens. Like it's something about that just seems like so it's like every come on, Squish Cat, help me out. Yeah, it's something like, or an extension of that, of like oh, Squish Cat, stop.
Of like the overly needing everything to look decluttered and cohesive. Yeah, I got you. Like you can't have things.
It doesn't feel natural.
Can have things.
Yeah. But it's also the same people who are like, I need to have things. I need to have everything, you know, and like so it feels like at odds. That's the bigger picture here is that like, you know, having stuff to like fill a void.
That's me.
For all of like 30 minutes.
I love things. You're talking about me. I love things.
Yeah, I kind of am.
I don't know. I seek happiness in things because material objects make me happy. I don't know.
They don't though, and they can't.
I know.
Okay, so
how do
you define happiness then?
Things that bring me pleasure, make me not want to die. I don't know, man. I don't know. That sounds gross.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. I don't.
But like,
man,
you can't be in a state of happiness then if you're needing to buy a squish cat. You know, I would argue that means that you are not happy.
Yeah, but you're happy after you get it for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, then that to me is not happiness. Then it's kind of the same thing as like, you know, Scary Movie. Like a good parallel would be like, the movie was, yes, I jumped because of the jump scares, but it's not like an earned scare. You know, it's not like a true horror experience. It's a scare. It's a jump scare movie. You know.
Yeah, it's what is that? Instant payoff.
Yeah. So it's kind of the same thing with like.
There's no longevity to it.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing with like.
I know I have a problem.
Having a kitchen where everything is white.
Ew.
Oh, I just love that. Oh, we would have to paint that white though. Have you seen that TikTok? Of someone like going, this is really cool house, like, or not like really cool, but it's just like, yeah, it's like, so it's a duet video and someone's like, they're like showing off their house, you know, and it's like, oh, that kitchen just look, but we'd have to paint that white though. It's this guy and he's like, oh, I didn't say, sorry. He's like, how every Southern woman or every Southern mom watching this is gonna react to this. Oh, I love that bathroom towel. But we'd have to make those floors white though.
God.
Can that be white? Oh, those cabinets. Wow. But I have to paint those cabinets white.
I think what I like most about, you know, houses that aren't white is they have personality. I think that's what, just like those houses, like those modern houses that are all just white and stark clean and don't have is personality.
Right. It doesn't feel like, a home. It feels like, it feels at odds with.
Feels like a hotel.
The function of like, you're supposed to live here. It's supposed to look like you live here. It's supposed to look like people enjoy living here. It's not supposed to be. That's actually a big issue is that it's like you're using your house as another like. What's the word? God. Assertion of your like importance or your wealth or your whatever, you know, that you're using it as a trophy. That's the word. You're using your house as a trophy rather than crafting a place that's like kind to you and comfortable to be in. What do you think of our house?
I like it. Recently. I think it feels comfortable, and that's what I like. And there's like things that I can tell like each of you brought to the place, you know? There are things that show your personalities. That's why I like things in a house. I don't like those modern black and white photography photos on your white wall. It's like, no, watch this. I want Cowboy McNugget displayed in full view for everyone. This is me. You know, this makes me happy. If I went to someone's house and I saw this and I said, oh my God, what's his name? And they said Cowboy McNugget, the joy I'd feel.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. What about relationship?
I don't know. I think a lot of finding out what you like in relationships is actually experiencing them. Same with finding out what you don't like.
What about like what you want versus what you need?
Oh.
Would you ever pick what you need?
I don't know if I can say this.
Whoa!
Whoa! No. I don't know. I think a good relationship gives you both. I don't know. I think everyone has to make sacrifices though. And part of being in a relationship and that kind of good is like being like, oh yeah, actually like You are good enough. I don't know.
So like what
You see what they
brings
give
out,
and not what they lack.
what brings out the, or what do you define as like positive qualities? It's hard to, because you can't really say that anything is like good or bad. You know, they're just like qualities. So I guess what are qualities that you're seeking?
Humor. Slow to anger, does not yell. Basically everything that our father wasn't. And cut back in.
Yeah, but those don't well, I guess actually that's a good point then. I'm trying to say that like those don't necessarily bring out like good thing, or you know, like it this is stupid. What a dumb topic. Can we talk about boogers or something? Boogers. I don't think I'm smart enough to be having. I think if we had this conversation when I was like 20, I would be on it.
Really?
I'm now
I think
at the
I'm becoming
old
more
age.
emotionally mature.
I'm at the old. I know. No, I'm talking about like being just in terms of like I literally cannot
think.
I cannot think. I can't even like get.
I think
thoughts
we need to do this
formulate.
podcast at night when we've been drinking. When are we gonna do the drunk podcast?
Never.
Oh, it should be on Daniel's birthday. When is his birthday? What day is that?
I don't think anyone would want to hear that.
Why? I think it'd be so funny. I think you're even funnier when you're drunk. I've never seen
don't
Daniel
say
drunk.
that. Don't tell me that.
Oh, I've seen him drunk once. Never mind. And then I am just bullet.
What was that? I was watching a podcast where someone was like in sobriety or something, and they were like, "Oh, but you got so boring when you quit drinking," or something. They were like trying to trigger them into getting back on the wagon,
But like
back
you
on the
were
horse.
fun when you were.
Yeah,
an
it's
alcoholic,
so
man.
funny, dude.
You just lost your personality.
Oh
Sober
man,
was just not fun.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think relationships are a lot of trial and error. I don't know.
no, you
I
can
try
have an
not
opinion.
to
It's
think
okay.
about. I try not to think about qualities as versus how they make me feel. You know.
Yeah, and it's hard to do this in a vacuum too, where it's like, well, okay. So what I was saying, where I was kind of like going off a little. I think I'm like viewing relationships as too like utilitarian. You know, like you use the other person to bring out your best. Kind of thing. And so, but the qualities that you were naming don't really do that. But like, you know, like, so just being patient. Right.
Yeah.
But actually it kind of does, because it doesn't prevent you from doing that, which is actually good. Like good enough.
Or people who are slow to anger, I will also not react in a negative way. You know, I have been working on myself mentally and physically a little bit, and let me just say, I'm coming out such a good person. I'm still a fucking narcissist, and I'm so full of myself, but I think I deserve to be.
What are you
just working on myself and who I want to be versus
what are you
who I
wanting?
am.
What are you wanting to change?
I just want to be a nicer person.
What about you is
I
not
feel like
nice?
I'm just like mean. I can be mean and say mean things.
Or you mean
sometimes.
like going out of your way to be nicer? That's one thing I'm trying to do. I'm like, I find myself
complimenting people.
Oh, it feels so good, dude. One day I was like, when I'm out, I'm gonna say hello to like everybody. There's this I can't remember who's Hank Green. You know Hank Green from TikTok.
I like him.
He's all right. I mean, he's like
all the theater kids like.
He's kind of like milk toast, but he's not bad.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, well, I thought he was like the science guy. I didn't realize he was more of just like a millennial like figure. But you're talking about the science guy, right? Not
Hank
John
Green is the one.
He's not the author.
Yeah.
He's the other brother.
Yeah, Hank Green is the TikTok dude. He is the science guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I thought he was all science, but okay, never mind. Hey, we're getting off topic. Can we refocus? Yeah. I'm going to just edit all that out.
Focus in.
Oh, God. There's these soft buttons that...
Yeah.
And then there's...
I need the clicky.
Clicker.
I like clicky buttons.
There are clicky ones,
see
but there
that
are
one
also
too.
soft ones. I feel like I was just subject to an experience unjustifiably put in a situation I'd rather not be in. But the cream rises to the top. There are soft ones so you can fidget in silence. And I feel like I was looking for a hard button to press, and now I feel like I came under attack today. Because that they put this in here with soft buttons, and I wanted hard clicky buttons. And so I'm going to make this everyone else's problem now.
Okay.
I feel like the older I get, the more I turn to a...
Yeah, I know. I notice it.
It's hard. It's a hard transformation to make.
It's the Sam Hyde pipeline you're watching.
I was so on that pipeline, dude.
Get off.
I was so on that pipeline. Absolutely. In 2016, whatever year that was, everyone was on that. I was so on that pipeline, dude. I still, when I hear right, God, I have to bleep that out. Don't forget to bleep that out. When I hear that word, I still think of it as like something totally different than what everyone else thinks of. I think of it as just like, yeah, it's like they're just like modern conservatives, but they're cool. Like to me, that's the immediate reaction, because that's what was like, you know, like they're just kind of like the modern, just the like the natural evolution of like the Hank Green said, he was quoting somebody, I don't know who, but he was saying that like, if you don't go out of your way to say hello to strangers, then the only interactions you'll have with people are people being assholes. And then if you only interact with assholes, then you're going to assume that everybody's an asshole, and it's just not a fun place to be in.
I've always, I've seen those things that are like, if you like think of something, like you walk past someone and you're like, I really like, that shirt they're wearing. Like, fucking tell them that. Because I remember in college, people used to do that to me. Like, I'd be sitting on a bench, people would be like, oh, I love your glasses. And I would just be like...
It, like, makes your day, yeah.
Buzzing for the rest of the day. And I need to start doing that, okay?
Yeah. So what else what qualities are you trying to, like, specifically? I'm curious, like, I know you just said nicer, but, like...
Yeah, because I feel like sometimes I say things...
like you're, like, short with people? Like... Or you're intentionally trying to hurt people?
Rude things. No, like, I say rude things unintentionally.
Oh.
Like in a jokey form, but then it's like too far. Also, I need to stop having such a big mouth and saying things people don't want said.
You know what's hard, too, that kind of goes off of that, is if you are... Like, I'll go through not phases, but, like, I'll remember that I need to be, like, a better listener. And, like, where I'm more inclined to try to have, like, a good conversation with people, like, knowing when to just not talk and to just, like, hear what they have to say. That's hard, though. It's hard to do. Especially when you feel like you're, like, someone else is benefiting by having this conversation with you, not in like a narcissistic way, but just like, that's what I want when I talk to people. I more want, well, that kind of sounds like I was going against what I was just saying, but like, I want that interaction. I feel like sometimes if I'm just talking,
you want to be heard and understood. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. I know. I feel like that too.
Yeah.
Like,
I think I was getting there. You know what I was saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Some people you talk to and you can tell that they're waiting for their turn to speak.
Yeah.
Instead of listening to what the you're saying. Yeah. Hey, I understand.
Yeah, I do understand this. Look how good it just squishes through all my...
That is...
in between all my knuckles.
That is part of the reason why I don't know
Does it feel like every conversation you get is it feels like you're being that, like, he feels like he's like
yeah
understands people so much.
Yeah, it's literally that. I much
That's bad.
by him, and also he I feel like to speak. So that's why I don't.
Right, but you're not intentionally.
No.
Oh, maybe
no,
you do.
It's
Who
literally,
knows? You know, you can be in that situation. Yeah.
No. To talk.
Yeah. Just
whatever.
this is another good one though, which is kind of goes against what you're saying, but just like just don't keep it inside. If you want to just say
I'm
something,
not.
just say
I'm trying to be
something.
more assertive.
But I know what
too.
you mean. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the
And
positive.
also saying no. I'm trying not to be a people pleaser as much. Like I'm trying to say no
that's
more.
very hard to do too.
I know
That's
it
just
is because people stop liking you when you stop saying yes all the time.
No, they don't. I'm
Yes,
gonna
they
say
do.
no, they don't. I'm gonna say no, they don't.
Yes, they do. Some
I would say
people
maybe
do.
in some scenarios, but
Those
I think
people
that
who only use you when they need you don't like that.
okay, and you don't want them. Like you don't want them in your life anyway, and no, you are not better off with it. I don't think. But I think our fear, and the reason I'm arguing with this so badly is because that's my biggest fear too, is that people are gonna hate me if I start telling them no.
Yeah.
If I start asking for like boundaries, like especially like working and stuff, because I always had a bad habit of like doing anything and everything that's ever asked of me plus more so that I look good, you know, and it's not,
Yeah, I can
it's
do
not that I'm like
overtime for
serving.
free.
Yeah. I'm not doing it to be like a service person. I'm doing it selfishly so that I look good.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
like,
so that
and
you
I
look
kind
more
of-
valuable.
It's still that part of the flame, you know, when you were younger, you kind of got off on like being the smart kid, you know, and going home and doing extra
Yes.
math and learning about more math so people will look at you and be like, whoa, how smart. It's like, I didn't
Yeah.
enjoy doing math. I enjoyed getting, you know, having people say how smart you are.
Daddy's got a praise king.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I feel you on that one.
So
Wow,
yeah,
you
so
really
the reason I'm
verbalize
arguing-
the way I feel.
the reason I'm arguing with you is because that's how I feel too, is that like, there's that part of your mind that's like, oh, if I do this, then people are going to hate me. No, they're going to be
Yeah.
like, okay. And then they're never going to think about it
okay.
again.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, yeah.
Or
You're
if they
right, you're
don't,
right.
if they do hold that against you, that's probably for the best. That
Toxic
natural
behavior.
Yeah, that natural consequence is probably for the best. Well, we are out of time today.
What was this podcast? Hello.
I don't know, but
I
I'm
feel
gonna
like this was the most
I'm gonna call it going to
emotionally
Omahaiii.
mature. What does that mean? Omahaiii.
That's what Daniel said.
Omahaiii. Oh yeah, Omahaiii. Oh my god.
Daniel, sorry guys. Daniel sends his regards. The brains went Omahaiii, Tris. I feel like RBIs will hurt later. Zlcod. Wink.
Yeah, why do you put wink? Daniel's getting frisky. So Daniel got his teeth out today. All
Oh,
of
is that
them.
what's going on?
So when he comes back, don't make fun of his gums. Okay, he's really self-conscious of
He does have really big gums though, so that'll be good.
He does. There's going to be a lot of room in his mouth, and you're going to hear a lot of whistly noises while
Mm-hmm.
he tries to control, like, his lips without his teeth.
I mean, he
So
basically
just-
has to relearn to walk.
Yeah, be nice to him. He's going through a really hard time. But he was under some really heavy medication when he was texting us.
But it had to be done though. If he was ever gonna get the world record hot dogs in a mouth.
Will you get